Hi, my name is Adam Walter, and I'm the co-founder of Humanize IT. In 2017, after spending 20 years explaining tech to corporate leadership as an engineer, I set out to help have these same conversations in the small and medium business world. Then I discovered a problem. MSPs are rarely invited to the decision-maker table. This is because in order to earn a seat as a CIO, you need to have 3 skills: technical ability, salesmanship, and business acumen. Currently, it's believed that most you can have 2 of these skills, but rarely all 3. Individuals with all 3 are what we call unicorns. They're rare, often thought mythical, and even if you can find them, they're extremely expensive, which crushes your margins. Also, in today's climate, have you even tried finding any employees? Yeah, mythical indeed. So, here's our value proposition. No new hires. Our framework turns any tech, any account manager at any MSP into a world-class VCIO in under an hour. Sound too good to be true? Our existing membership of hundreds of MSPs are already experiencing the difference of the humanized framework and increasing project revenue overnight. Now, most vendors will use this time to talk about their secret sauce. Instead, I want to talk about how you already have the right employees. Our tool and framework simply empower them to change client perception so that they see true value. Here we go. Our existing members are closing more projects per meeting than they ever have before, simply by using their existing stack and personnel and then using our framework to change the narrative. Take Mike, for example. He started using our advice and framework to deliver projects and meetings. In his first meeting, he started closing stale projects he had on the table for years. Then he kept closing projects with all the rest of his clients. This is a consistent story within our membership. Also, with our relatable approach, you could humanize your client conversations. This takes your marketability to a whole new level by showing that your MSP is more than just a break-fix shop. You are a business solution provider. To ensure that you continually humanize these conversations, we are also changing the narrative by building a community. We already have hundreds of free skill-building videos, vendor-agnostic webinars, and a unique podcast, Humanize IT, that will continually educate your teammates so they can earn a seat at the table. We also love bringing together industry leaders to show everyone how to build a better MSP. Whether you're learning from our monthly co-hosted webinars with industry experts or listening to our weekly MSP podcast, we have the material and experts to continually educate your employees so your MSP can stay best in class. Follow us on YouTube, Apple, or Spotify to learn more. Finally, a promise. We are continuously improving our framework from the feedback of hundreds of MSPs. Every component was driven and designed to solve problems MSPs have with client communication. In the past few weeks, we released 1 major new feature and improved 2 others to make client conversations easy. Our promise to you is to always listen to your feedback and improve the tool set to augment your customer engagements. Okay, where am I at? 3 minutes? Our solution is so simple that over the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you the how, with time to spare. So let me introduce you to the Humanize IT framework. This simple tool is what will turn any tech, any account manager, any MSP into a world-class VCIO who can talk tech, sales, and business. We do this by aligning your stack with your client's business. We start by dividing your tech stack into 4 distinct pillars and presenting them in an easy-to-digest dashboard for your clients. These pillars are architecture, service, risk, and strategy. By using these pillars, we eliminate the need for a single employee who knows everything. Rather, we leverage your amazing teams to make technical recommendations, then have an account manager deliver these recommendations as business solutions. So let's dive in a little bit. In the first pillar, your engineers break down software and hardware needs into architecture recommendations. The best part, your engineer doesn't have to burn billable time meeting with clients. In the second pillar, your service desk determines the best services to support your client. In the third, your security team performs an audit to determine risks. Finally, throughout the year, your account manager tracks opportunities via their strategic roadmap. Now that your recommendations are set, your employees need to know how to bridge the gap between technology and business. Our patented ITCQ will show your clients how they compare against their competition. This instantly shifts any meeting from a technical discussion into a business discussion. No MBA necessary. Now that you're discussing how technology makes your clients more competitive, you can work with your client to determine which recommendations will give them the biggest edge. However, we are not done yet. We still need to give your account manager business acumen. This is simple because now that your client knows the journey, you're ready to do something that most MSPs skip. That is to propose a budget that works within your client's guidelines ahead of time via our asset management and budget analysis tools. Now don't panic, these are simple tools built to make budget proposals easy. Let me show you. First, our asset management tool applies depreciation cycles to your client's assets you have imported to determine which expenses will occur when. Then you use our new budget analysis tool to give them a visual of these expenses over time. We don't just want to show them a static budget. We want to have powerful conversations with them regarding expenses. This gives them confidence and control in order to increase buy-in. By having a conversation, you can adjust expenses to your client's schedule and align major projects within their cash flow. Finally, now that everything's aligned within the business and we have a set client expectations, road mapping over the next year is a breeze because everything's already scoped out and approved in the client budget. All your engineers need to do now is manage delivery. You know what's great? Everything I showed you takes less than an hour to prep for a QBR where the recommendations sell themselves. This is because when you align recommendations, assets, and budget to your client story, you are no longer selling technology. You are augmenting business strategy. Start having conversations with your clients. Start working with them to augment their business strategy. Start turning opportunities into revenue. You already have everything you need. You simply need to empower your employees to have better conversations. So here's my challenge to you. Go sign up for a free 10-day trial. Turn your employees into unicorns. Pick one client and run our framework with them. Let them experience the difference of an MSP who aligns with their business strategy. Earn a seat at the table by humanizing your MSP today.